following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix, Arizona, Brother Mike, back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. Thanks for tuning into the program. Today's Bible study, How to Kiss, Teen Vogue style. Teen Vogue, what they want to start the new year off for your 11, 12, or 13-year-old daughter in style. Hey, welcome to the program. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. This is Brother Mike. Can you believe it? 2022 is here. That's utterly amazing. HardcoreChristianity.com is a website. We have 2 live services every week at the Arizona Deliverance Center downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. Thursday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock Mountain Time is our live services. We have preaching, teaching, healing, and deliverance at both services. Both services are streamed on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. When you go to the website, please remember to sign up for one of our free seminars. Don't forget to sign up for my monthly teaching class, the 4th Saturday of every month at noon. Also remember, if you need a medical consent to avoid the vaccine mandate from your company, give me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. I will mail you a medical consent form out right away. If you know someone who needs to be delivered or healed, but they're unable to come for help, they can be delivered at home. Send me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. I will send you out the miracle list, a step-by-step guide to healing and deliverance. Don't forget when you go to the website to hit the PayPal button and send us another donation. And thank you so much for all the referrals you sent to Sister Karen. She's on the homepage of the website. She'd love to list your house for sale. And you sent us several referrals last year. It went fantastic. And I am very grateful. Thank you for your help. How to Kiss, Teen Vogue style. As you well know, I do occasional exposés on Teen Vogue magazine because I'm trying to save your daughters. I'm trying to save your daughters. Teen Vogue magazine, it used to be in paper form, but now it's on the internet, is a internet magazine that your children are watching. You don't even know they're reading it or looking at it. It's geared toward and targeted to young girls ages 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Their target audience is your daughter, your young daughter in junior high. That's what they're after. Why is that? Because Satan controls Teen Vogue magazine, and he is cursing our country by raising young children to be full of lust demons and violence. He's been doing it for decades, and you can see the result of it. Black Lives Matter, Antifa, staggering levels of crime among young people, particularly the African American community in the major Democrat cities around the country. The shootings, the killings, all of this started decades ago as Satan began to indoctrinate children and take their minds using mind control. It's very easy to do, and it works exceptionally. 2 Peter chapter 2. Peter is describing these lukewarm, carnal Christians sneaking into the church. And here's what he said about them. They have eyes full of adultery, and they cannot cease from sin. Okay, the Greek phrase there for cannot cease from sin means that they have a sex addiction or a sin addiction. And he's talking about adultery, so that's putting that into a context. What he's talking about here is people that have sex addictions are running around at your church. It says, quote, they beguile unstable souls with a heart they have exercised with covetous practices. Christians nowadays are far more concerned about themselves than others. They're covetous. Then it says they have cursed children which have forsaken the right way and have gone astray. And this is it. One of those methods of destroying the children is Teen Vogue magazine. They wrote an article recently, about a week and a half ago, entitled The How to Kiss Guide. And again, this is for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old girls, young girls, your daughters. This article was written for them. Here's how it starts out. Quote, one of the many fun things about kissing is that, like most acts related to intimacy, how to kiss always holds room for more exploration. Maybe you feel you've already gotten your moves down pat, or maybe you're a little newer to the art of how to kiss someone. Either way, there are going to be tactics you probably haven't tried yet. And as far as trial and error goes, we're pretty sure there are worse things to spend your time experimenting on. Okay, this is the article talking to your daughter, trying to show her how to kiss, and they give it in steps. Okay, in case you're interested. Number one, you got to build up to the kiss. Okay, before cutting straight to laying a wet one on the other party, let the tension build, maintaining direct eye contact, and if you're standing or sitting near each other, leaning in closer can go a long way here. Pay attention to their body language. Have your voices dropped. Have their eyes flickered down to your lips. And speaking of lips, have you noticed them biting theirs? Ensure there's some time to enjoy the tension before you act on it. Okay, this is Teen Vogue magazine. Your daughters are reading this. You don't know about it. They're not going to tell you about it. And they're telling your daughter, hey, you got to build up to the kiss. This is how you do it. Number two, make sure the kiss has your consent and the other party's consent. Okay, this is Teen Vogue magazine's morality play, and they don't want any sexual harassment going on. That's mighty nice of them. Number three, start things slow. See, you got to start your kissing slow, it says. Your 12-year-old needs to understand, quote, while a makeout session that becomes fast and aggressive is plenty fun, rarely does it work to immediately start out on that note. It can be something you work up to quickly, slowly. But let the first kiss, before you found your rhythm, be a little slower and gentler, using lighter pressure. I hope you're taking notes. This is information for your 15-year-old daughter. Number three, tip number three on how to kiss, start things slow. Number four, keep your mouth soft and relaxed. We mean this literally, it says. Are your lips adequately balmed up? I mean literally. Both a cranked open jaw and a closed mouth, hard pucker, aren't the most pleasant to smooch. Keep your lips just apart enough, allowing the kisses to be soft and deep, and keep your mouth relaxed. You want to see where this kiss takes you. Okay, that's number four. How are we doing so far? Oh, great. Number five, switch your area of focus and your speed. Quote, ready to extend the kiss into a longer makeout session? Yeah, try gradually picking up speed, using varying degrees of pressure, or shifting your focus between lips from top to bottom. While you're focused on the bottom, try giving a little emphasis on little, unless you or your partner have already had pain as pleasure conversations indicating otherwise. Nibble, bite, or tug on the lips. Okay, that's number five. So I hope that helps. What's number 6? Thanks for asking. Speaking of area of focus, moves things away from the lips. Lips are great and all, but letting your mouth travel away from them for a while is fun too. Other spots that make for good kissing include jawbone, ears, spot just behind the lobes, collarbone, neck, back of the neck. All of these are easy to reach with a light trail of kisses you get there from your partner's mouth, and odds are they'll find it just as enjoyable as you. While there are some standard feel-good zones on the body, including the above ones, everyone has their own preferences. Ask your partner if they have any erogenous zones. Now, this is 11 or 12-year-old daughter, yours, being told to do this. This is how you get the job done. And it says, pay special attention to that zone. And see if you can notice any areas where they're more sensitive in a good way while kissing. Oh my, this is something. Number 7, go easy on the tongue. This doesn't necessarily mean hold off on using the tongue altogether, but in general, tongues tend to take up more than their fair share of space in how to kiss conversations. Number 8, don't overthink it. I'm getting tired of reading this. Let me skip down and finish. Number 9 is talk about it afterwards. I don't want to go through any of this anymore. Listen, Apostle Paul said, evil men and seducers will wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. That's what he told Timothy, and that's what we're seeing now, amazingly, in the United States of America. It is unreal what is happening in our society. We need a return to the full gospel, Mark 16, Matthew 28, and return to healing and deliverance and repentance in America. The devil is coming after your daughters, and he's setting them up for the next generation of adultery, fornication, transgenderism, homosexuality, murder, rebellion, and violence. We've already seen it started. It's on the news every day. But the worst is yet to come.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.